I see this pattern every week with founders I work with. You're sleeping 7 to 8 hours a night, but still waking up feeling exhausted. And honestly, this used to be me too. Not long ago, I was actually living in a van and I was doing everything right in regards to sleep, or what I thought. Trying to be in bed for a long time, give myself plenty of rest, sleep long hours. But honestly, I'd wake up still feeling drained and I didn't really know why. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly why sleep duration isn't the same as sleep quality and feeling fully recovered. I'm going to give you the 3 biggest reasons I've seen in founders still feeling tired even when you sleep enough, and how do you identify the one thing you should focus on and fix first, and doing this without adding more hacks or routines to your life. By the end, you'll have clarity on what's actually holding your energy back. So here's the big misunderstanding about sleep. Most people treat sleep like a bank account. The more sleep you can get, the better you'll feel. If you get 8 hours, you'll feel good. If you get 6 hours, you'll feel less good. But that's just a measurement of the quantity of time you've spent unconscious, not taking into account the quality or what actually happens to your body while you rest. I've seen a lot of people lie in bed for 8 hours, but they're not actually getting deep sleep. They stay in light, fragmented sleep, and the amount of stress and cortisol going through their body is quite high. That's why so many driven, disciplined people with the right intentions going to bed each night and giving themselves enough time still wake up not feeling refreshed and have little energy. And in my experience working with people, this is very common in founders, builders, CEOs, people who are high performers, constantly on, constantly trying to move things forward. This group of people is in a constant state of problem solving, decision making, and high grade stress, deadlines, expectations. So the problem is, even when work stops, the brain keeps going. I get it, you're thinking about the business, the money, the deadlines, the clients, and then you got your other life to deal with as well, your relationships, social time, having fun, relaxing, and sleep. You have limited time and energy, and it's hard for you to wind down before you go to sleep at night. So really here, the issue is in discipline. It's not about doing more, it's about the load that you experience through the day. It's about the stress levels, what you're putting your body through. So this brings us to the real reason you're tired. Your nervous system never really switches off. Sleep only feels deep, restorative when you can relax. Your nervous system switches off and your body feels safe. If your nervous system feels in threat mode or you're constantly thinking about things, and it's very hard to get into that deep sleep. Common triggers in high performers are things such as work emails, notifications, messages, even planning tomorrow while you're in bed, going through your mind. You may eventually slide into sleep, but your body doesn't fully accept that. And this is why people wake up saying they slept last night, but they don't fully feel refreshed. They wake up feeling on edge, still with that stress, still with that burnout feeling. Now, the next most common reason is the circadian rhythm mismatch. Your body runs on an internal clock. It expects to go to sleep at the same time every night and wake up at the same time. And if your sleep and wake time constantly changes, late nights, early mornings, weekend blowouts, your hormones never line up properly. Melatonin rises late, cortisol spikes at the wrong time when you're trying to unwind, and this leads to morning energy feeling flat. And founders or builders can do this unintentionally. Late night work to catch up, early morning to fit a training session in, and weekends with no structure. The result is you've got enough hours, but just the wrong timing. And the third reason is you're adding stress faster than you can recover from. This one probably surprises people. Stress isn't a bad thing. It only becomes a problem when you don't give yourself enough time to recover from it, to bounce back. Hard training, high workload, caffeine, individually this is all fine, but combined and continuous, you're not giving yourself enough time to recover from each stressor. This can exceed your recovery capacity. I see founders doing intense workouts, long work days, late caffeine, and not having an effective wind down routine. And then they're wondering why sleep won't fix that. Sleep can't compensate for chronic stress overload. Recovery has its limits. So here's what people usually do when they want to optimize their sleep and have more energy. They add supplements, they track more data, they force earlier bedtimes, they chase perfect routines. And to be honest, this creates a lot of pressure, a lot of expectation. And pressure really is the enemy of sleep. Instead, you need precision. So what to do instead? Most people don't need to fix everything. They just need to fix that one thing, that one bottleneck. For some, it's that nervous system downregulation, letting go of stress. Others, it's purely about caffeine timing. And for some, it's that sleep consistency, or others, you're training too hard. When you focus and improve on that primary bottleneck, sleep improves fast. That's why generic sleep advice rarely works. It has to be personalized and specific to you. When I was living in a van, I thought sleep was about duration, comfort, and discipline, but it really wasn't. For me, it was about locking in that consistency and making sure I was de-stressed before bed. Once I fixed that, my sleep quality got a lot better and my energy came back very fast. And that's what I want for other high performers, founders, and builders. Not perfection, obsession, just clarity on your specific problem. So if you're sleeping enough but still feel tired, it might just be that one hidden bottleneck that you need to focus on and fix. If you want help identifying that and be in a supportive, fun community, then you can join that in the description for free, and I'll see you on the next one.